This is Holding On Anyway. A space for the heavy days, the quiet ones, and the ones that don't make any sense. I'm really glad you're here. This is just my story, not therapy advice. If you're hurting, please reach out. The links are below. This is episode 4. Today I want to talk about why it's so damn hard to ask for help, even when you're drowning and aware of it. When you're deep inside depression, your mind can feel stuck or trapped. You know that you're struggling. It's totally there. You know you need help. You might even know who you could call or reach out to. But something stops you. For me, sometimes it's pride. This deep, heavy voice inside that says, "You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to handle your shit. You're not supposed to burden other people with this. What the hell is wrong with you, you slacker?" Other times, it's fear. Fear of being judged, fear of being dismissed, fear of making someone uncomfortable, fear that if I let someone in close enough to see the real chaos inside, they'll pull away, they'll abandon you. Sometimes it's shame. Feeling like needing help means you've failed somehow. Like being vulnerable will only prove what your depression already whispers at you. You're weak. You're broken. You're a burden. And sometimes the scariest part is believing that if you do reach out, no one will answer. I've had moments where I've held the phone in my hand, scrolling through contacts, staring at names, and couldn't bring myself to call a soul. The voice in my head kept saying, "They won't understand. They won't know what to do. You'll just scare them away." Asking for help means admitting, even to yourself, that you're not okay. And depression, it feeds on silence and inaction. It thrives in the shadows. It convinces you that speaking your pain out loud will make it all worse. But here's the truth that I've learned. Not asking for help doesn't make you strong or better than depression. It makes you isolated. It makes you hurt more, alone, in the dark. And asking for help, even if your voice shakes, even if your pride screams, even if you're terrified, is an act of enormous courage. I wish I could tell you that asking for help always works out perfectly, that people always respond with kindness and the understanding that you need. But the reality is, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll say the wrong thing. Sometimes they'll panic. Sometimes they'll pull away. And that's really painful. There's absolutely no sugarcoating that. But sometimes you reach out and someone says the right thing, or they simply listen, or they sit with you in the dark without trying to fix it. And in those moments, it really matters. If you're struggling to ask for help right now, please know this. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to need people. You're not a burden. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are human. And humans need each other to survive. For real. If you can, leave yourself open. Make one call. Send one text. Say one true thing to someone you trust. You don't have to shout for help. You just have to whisper loud enough for someone to hear. And if you're too tired to even whisper right now, you're not alone. Be well and stay one more day. Thank you for being here, dear listener. If this episode struck a chord or stayed with you, helped you feel a little less alone, or brought you closer to someone you care about, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing it with someone who might benefit. It really helps more people find these conversations. And if something in this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. This episode was created from my own lived experience. It's not here to diagnose or treat, but to create empathy. If you're in crisis, please reach out to your local mental health services or a suicide prevention hotline. I've called the hotline myself before. They were kind, they listened, and they helped me through a tough time. That's the hope behind holding on anyway, to remind those struggling that you are not alone and to help those who love them. I'm Bert, creator and producer of this series. Be well, and until next time, this was Holding On Anyway.